All right, good morning, guys. Can you hear me? What's the news on this MTC? Is it earnings report from Friday? I don't know. Doesn't matter. Exactly, Marky Mark. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm gonna get started. Let's look at my watch list. Well, let's see what are indices doing. We have a big gap up. S&P 500 is above the 200 day. Wow, who would have thought? Okay, LK, it's the worst possible open for this thing. I still think it could bounce back to like low twos or something, but I'm not gonna trade it out of the gate. I'm gonna wait for like midday range or something if it gets really tight. I don't want to chase this gap up. SRN is getting some pump analyst upgrades and also had some news. This thing can get halted at any time. I don't think I will trade this thing. ERI, no, I'm gonna take it off my list. CCL, I had it as a long watch. Maybe opening range highs could be, but we'll see. A lot of these things are gapping up a lot. Let's see how they digest the open, or if the market can keep the gap, or if it's gonna fade. This LUV could be a short candidate if it gets rejected of this 50-day moving average. It could be an interesting short candidate, possibly. It's up 40% in like 6-7 sessions. So XSPA, I traded like 1 million shares of this thing on Friday. Took like a $50,000 loss, so I lost on it twice. SPR, this thing is coming out of a range. Reclaiming the 50-day could be a buy opening range size. It's a little bit of a thinner name, but I don't know. Boeing gapping up after it stopped me out. It barely stopped me out. It's gapping up big. Pen, it's again on watch for a potential short. The usual stuff, opening range lows or some kind of a mid-late day fade. It's up, what, 7-8 sessions. It's now up almost 100%. So it's not unreasonable to bet on a little bit of a fade there. Back to the rising 10-day or something. 15-20%, not unreasonable. AAL, this is one of the weakest airlines. Coming out of range, I don't think it's gonna have much follow through. This DFS looks good though. Or maybe I'm gonna go long FAS, the financial ETF. This one I was short a few weeks ago. Man, it does look intriguing. This DFS and SYF. Very tight. Both are coming out of tight ranges. Oh, it's gonna be a lot of alerts triggering the first 5 minutes. A lot of alerts. All right, and the Sioux is capping lower. That's interesting. Okay, let's go through my positions. mRNA, oh, it's weak. Maybe I'll add to my short. If it takes out this mid 67 area, could be a fade candidate. I'm not gonna trade it out of the gate. Going to sell a bunch of stuff or size down into this strength, this gap up strength. Put some sell orders. Melee looks good. SC, one of my bigger trades this year, probably up total of 350 on it. Pretty big home run trade. It's starting to get a little bit extended. I just sold some here pre-market, a tiny bit. Just sizing down a little bit on things, you know. And Mark, I sold 30,000 shares in like around this price area, like an hour ago or so. I have 380,000 shares left. I think this thing could go to $4 or $5. I really do. Oh, NVAX took a $200,000 loss on it pre-market. And now it's lower than where I covered on, unfortunately. I'm thinking I'd like to buy one of these ETFs, TNA or FAS or something. I don't know. FAS maybe. I'm probably not gonna trade much first 30 minutes. Need to see things settle. There's gonna be so many things gapping up. Gonna be an incredible amounts of stocks that gap up. Probably 20-30 alerts are gonna go off in the first few minutes. I'm actually gonna lower the sound on my computer because there's gonna be an alert fest out of the gate. Oh boy, I'm not getting shorts. Okay, now I got a short. Oh boy, I can already hear the alerts. Zoom is very weak. Oh boy, there's so many alerts going off. Oh my god, 32 alerts. This is what I was afraid of. Jesus Christ. That is extreme. I added some to my mRNA. I only got a partial fill, unfortunately. Oh my god, it's going straight down. Oh my god, it's going straight down. Sold a tiny bit of VTIQ into this gap up. Raise my stop also. Raising a bunch of stops here. This is not a market to play around in, you know. We are getting extended. I'm starting to see some people getting really optimistic. Some people, they were very skeptical. This is, you know, this is where rug pulls happen, right? When things look great, this is where things go to shit. Having said that, we could also be on the verge of a big continuation of the run, but just be careful. I did a starter pen here. LK took out opening range highs. Damn. This thing could go to low 20s again. So far we've been fading. I took a starter on LUV short. I bought 30,000 shares of this FAS. I don't think I'm gonna do any individual financial names like DFS and SYF. Even though they look great, I'll just do the ETF. I'll have, they are stronger than the ETF, but we'll see. TDOC is breaking lower. That's not a great sign. Also, Zoom looks weak. Tesla, if it starts breaking higher, taking it out at 834 area, I'm gonna buy. This thing looks so good. Unbelievably good looking high tide flag. Ren, I don't see anything here. Mark, not acting that great. BLDP looks very interesting. I should have. The entry was, I guess, a little bit lower. I'll buy some. It's a runaway market right now, you know. I'll buy some. Small position. It's a thin stock, so can't buy a lot anyways. Zoom is continuing its breakdown here. TDOC? What about TDOC? Yeah, I know, it's breaking down. These normalcy names are breaking down, or these work from home theme, or the stay at home theme stocks are breaking down. Zoom and TDOC. While the normalcy stocks like airlines and cruise lines are strong. Why is this IZEA up? I'm also seeing some reversals in the some of the extended names. So I don't know. It's not like it's hard to say if this is kind of a short-term blow-off or if it's start of a bigger run. In the markets. I can't believe how cheap some of these China growth names are, like Douyu, Twitch of China. Incredible growth, trades a PE of 27. If it was a US stock, it would have PE of 100 plus. Kind of interesting. Under 250? Why would you short it 250? If you want to short it, why not opening range lows? Okay, pen keeps going lower. IMPX is still holding a higher low on the 60-minute chart. Man, I can't let this thing go. It's super interesting. Super weird. It's just not going away. There's low twos on LK. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh my god. If this thing goes to mid twos now, yeah. Not going to be happy. I think pen next target is gonna be like high mid 20s. This VFF is a wheat stock, if I remember correctly. Yeah, a lot of stocks from the lows are rallying today. ECB looks interesting. It's been in a tight range the past 3 sessions and it's about to break lower. I don't know if I'm gonna trade it though. Right now a lot of things are fading after the power open. DFS is hitting new highs though, and SYF too. Those are strong. And FAS is holding up well. Financials are very strong. Financial related stocks. Okay, I'm gonna go through some questions in chat. What is your alert measuring? Alert measuring? I don't know what the question means, but you know my alerts are pretty much trendline alerts. Like look on Tesla for example. If it breaks this trend line to the upside, I'm gonna get an alert. Or Beyond Meat, the same thing. I pretty much put alerts on breakdown or breakout levels. Like ACB, I have 2 alerts. I have an on upper trend line, on this lower trend line. Just so when they trigger, I'll get alerted, because I can't have 100 stocks on my watch list. And I have like hundreds and hundreds of alerts on different stocks. Like alert console, these are all my active alerts right now. 195 active alerts. So that's pretty much my alerts explained, or the TC2000 alerts. You've been at Spock. Wait, are you long TDoc? Well, this is the time you have to decide. Am I a technical trader, or am I a gambler, or am I an investor? Like technically, if it can hold this 50-day move, and also it depends on what kind of a time frame you have. I don't think, like, if it can hold a rising higher low here and bounce off this 50-day, that would be a good sign. But if it starts breaking lower, I would seriously reconsidering having a long position in this thing. You've been nibbling on the way down. Okay. So you're just randomly buying things on way down. That's not a good strategy. What are you gonna do if TDoc goes to 120? You're gonna buy all the way down? What if it goes to 100? What's your exit area? I would buy them on strength, not on weakness. PD Wallace 08. That's my 5 cents. I wouldn't buy these things on weakness. I don't know what video you're talking about. I really don't know. It's not like I promised you guys a video or anything. So, I have no idea what you're talking about. You're talking swing trading? Okay. I don't know. Who knows? Let the price action, you know, if you let the price action dictate, you don't have to think. That's a good part. Like if we get a second, you know, like a mutation and it goes on a rather around the world, you know, the price action of these stocks will dictate. No need to buy them on the way down. mRNA is breaking lower here. And the NVAX looks like it's about to break higher. Very interesting. Again, mRNA I only added 10,000 shares. I wanted 15. I don't know why I only got filled on 10 or 11. Exactly, shorts tell the story. Mark, let's see Mark. Okay, Mark looks fine. LUV, if it takes out the opening range lows, I will add to it. I'm short 15,000 shares and I'll add another 15,000. And the risk will be, I'm gonna risk like $1 to potentially make, I don't know, $4, $5, $6 on the downside. I don't know. It is, you know, it's above the 50-day. I wasn't aware it was gonna open above the 50-day. I thought it would look like it was below the 50-day, but you know, it could easily go to 35. It's a starter, like just in case things start fading. I don't know. I'm super heavily long right now on a bunch of stuff. So shorting pen, adding onto mRNA short, and also shorting LUV, just balancing things up a little bit in case we start fading. I also raised a lot of stops on many stocks. Shopify is having a little bit of a reversal here. Okay. Oh man, LK, Jesus Christ. Oh, why did it have to gap up so much? Wow, it's gonna go to, oh my god, if this thing goes to $3, I'm gonna throw up. Oh, man. This is kind of, oh man, no. Could have been a $200,000 trade, maybe even a $300,000 trade. Totally passed on it. This NVAX looks good. I don't know what else to say, but it does look good. I'm thinking about buying some with a tight stop. It's been building. I'm gonna buy some NVAX, not right here, but soon. What? Why? Why don't I get a red line here? Why am I getting a... What the hell? What? Oh, okay. Well, things look weak right now. Looks like I'm gonna get stopped out of FAS. Why should NVAX fade? Was waiting for some sort of signal to short NVAX. Thank you, you bastard. Oh, come on. You're using me as a contrarian indicator. I love you guys. I really do. You really think I'm such a bad trader? Yeah, I know NVAX is, yeah, it's up on noise, I know. You know, I'm just thinking it's a great risk reward. If we can hold another higher low here, like intraday, you know, I just think, you know, we can risk $1 to make. I mean, it's an extreme momentum stock. Why can't it go to 60 or something, you know? What the hell is this? But I know, it's... Exactly. If there weren't different opinions, there wouldn't be a market. All the stocks would be pinned at the same price. Or not at the same price, but they would be pinned. Like all the charts would be flat, and then you would have like big steps up or big steps down as news comes in. I got stopped out of FAS, took a $14,000 loss on it. Okay, fine. You know, it was a trade where you're gonna risk like 40 cents to make $4, pretty much. That's the way I saw it. LUV I will add to the short if we start. Oh, mRNA going lower, need to cover some of my ads. NCLH, if it takes out lows of the day, I may size down a little bit. It's still one of my, it is actually my biggest position. So yeah, takes out lows of the day, I'm gonna size down a little bit. Okay, NVAX is acting a little bit worse now. Not as tight anymore. But yeah, I could also short it. I mean, I came in short 19,000 shares over the weekend, and you know, I covered it somewhere here. Low 56 is where I covered it. That's some random high volume pop in pre-market. That's where I covered it. I'm like, fuck this shit. Took a $200,000 loss on it since I added on Friday. But yeah, I could definitely see myself reshorting it, but not here. Maybe, you know, if it starts breaking lower midday, maybe. Shopify, you know, there was a short setup here, but it's long gone. You know, it would have been like the opening range lows. That would have been a short setup. But it's reversing. But I don't know. I think it's gonna find support pretty quick. mRNA going straight down. Love to see this thing. EMPH. If it takes out Friday's highs, I'm gonna cover this thing. And PEN, if it puts in a tight range and starts breaking down mid or late day, I may add a little bit to it. Right now I'm happy with my 30,000 shares. 31.56 average. D-Dog is not acting well though. Needs to hold this rising 20 EMA on the 60-minute chart, or I'll sell it. I admire your hands of steel to hold those marked bags. Moment I went gap up, I wouldn't restrain my. I like to go. It doesn't. I know it's a total pump. It just keeps getting pumped. It's a total pump from the beginning. It doesn't matter. It's been a total. You know, I bought it in the like 60-cent area. Then I had added at 1. You know, it's been going up on total pumps. I know some fake Remark Media Twitter account pumped this thing pre-market. It doesn't matter. It's all about the price and volume. And right now, you know, it's holding up well. Heck, if it starts shaping up mid-late day, builds higher lows, I may even add to it. But just right now, I'm just trailing my stops, selling some into strength. I sold some, and you know, if it fades back to and stops me out at 180, you know, it's fine. But if it keeps going, why can't it go to 4.5? It's you know, it's a piece of shit, and that's fine. They have an ER 28th. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll size down. It depends on how it acts. We'll see. We'll see when time comes. I haven't decided yet what I'll do. You know, it's. I don't know if. You know, maybe it could have a strong run up into the ER. It's probably not going to be pretty. I'll definitely size down into the ER, especially if it's not strong into the ER. So things I'm watching right now pretty closely. I may add some long CCL potentially. I'm thinking, you know, risk is what? 60 cents. And, you know, what's the upside? $4? $6? It's a good risk reward. So CCL on the long side. And there's some random things I'm watching. Probably not going to trigger today. Tesla is weakening here. Still inside the range. ACB, if it can go sideways for a few more hours. Potential for a breakdown if we get a tight range. Looks like a volume is really dead right now on it. So CCL, ACB. CCL long, ACB short. LUV maybe. I'm not super excited about it. Pen also later. On the short, I'll add to my short. Oh, D-Dog wants to stop me out, I think. And also NVAX. Let's see. Right now it's let's see how does it act. It's below VWAP. You know what? I may even start shorting this thing. I agree. I don't think it's. I think it's gonna fade. I mean, this stock is up 1200% this year. I don't know. I mean, I still think this thing could very easily fade back to $40. Oh, come on! I can't say anything. If I short, you guys go long. If I buy, you guys go short or sell. You're all acting against me. It's all a big conspiracy. I can't trust you guys. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Or I'm gonna say the opposite of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna short the CCL. I'm gonna short CCL. Yeah. Oh, FAS is starting to come back here. I need to set an alert on it. I'll rebuy it if it starts taking out highs for the day later. Or maybe I'll buy TNA. What does the Russell? Okay, Russell. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. I just need to see some charts develop. I need a few more candles on the 60-minute chart for most of my decisions. Pen should go green to red. Yeah, I'm swinging this thing. My risk is pretty much $1, a little bit over $1 to make. I don't know, $5, $7 on the downside, something like that. Mark is so far building higher lows on the intraday. And the volume is pretty good too. It has much higher volume. It's gonna have higher volume than it had on Friday. It traded 55 million shares on Friday, and it's already half of that almost today so far. We'll see. Don't know yet. Need more candles on stuff before I can make any decisions. What is this? SLQT. Do they have any earnings? SLQT, okay. Why is the CLSN going higher? Is it a COVID pump? Just keeps going higher every single day. What are they moving it on? Liver cancer, okay. Any interest in CFGN? No, it's way too thin for me. I don't know what the news is, but yeah, it's just way too thin for me. Anywho, I don't really know anything about it. Okay, so NVAX is retesting VWAP, and if it takes out this 5250 pivot, I'm gonna short some, probably. I'll take a starter. I was short 19,000 shares over the weekend, but I'm not gonna short that many now. Yeah. Also, it depends on how it closes. Like, if I'm gonna go short, I really want this thing to close, like, you know, below 51. Otherwise, I'm probably not gonna hold it overnight. But you know, this mRNA, another COVID-19 name, it's you know, it's super weak. On the other hand, it could bounce big off the rising 20-day. That it could do. Oh, D-Dog. I think it's gonna stop me out here. Okay, Penn took out opening range lows. Too bad I didn't get to add to it. I mean, I guess I could have. When it failed the VWAP here, this could, you know, 31, mid 31s could have been an ad spot with lower highs as stop for those ads, but it's okay. Again, next stop, 25 bucks, I think, 26, 25. EMPH is probably gonna stop me out of my short. Didn't really touch the 20-day like I hoped for, but that's fine. LUV. I shorted some NVAX, 15,000 shares. I did 15,000 shares of NVAX here. FAS is starting to go up again. I'll rebuy it. If it takes out highs of the day. mRNA keeps fading. BMRN is having a big breakout. Oh, BMRN is having a big breakout over like a 5-year highs. Wow. ALT for a short here? It's just hitting new highs. Why would you short it? This thing could go to 12 bucks without having a downtick. No, no, no. Wait for tomorrow. Don't short stocks that are just about to hit new highs. You're not gonna be long lasting in this game. Be careful. ACB is weakening here. I don't think I'll short it out. I have so much exposure already, both on the long and the short side. I need to size down before the close. Oh, Mark looks great, just reclaimed VWAP. Maybe we can get to 320s today, hopefully. Okay, I got stopped out of D-Dog. No choose. Yeah, these super extended names, some of them are getting shelled here, while the beaten down names are... I'm gonna sell Koopa too. This one I still have a profit on. I'm just gonna sell it. Okay, took a small profit on Koopa. Took a small loss on D-Dog, and I gonna take a small loss on TTD, probably, if it stops me out. Or actually a tiny loss. Almost a non-event. 34.64. 305. Guys, do you know any good Chuck Norris jokes? I promise you, it's relevant to what to trading. Guys, please tell me your best Chuck Norris jokes. You'll see where I'll be going with it. You'll see. Oh, Koopa is sold. Yeah, okay. There is no shin behind Chuck Norris' beard. There's only another fist. Yeah. When God said, "Let there be light," Chuck said, "Say please." Oh, that's good. That's good. Alright, that's good. I'm thinking about doing a short video, or not me, but hiring one of these B celebrities on Cameo. There's a bunch of them. Like Chuck Norris is here. Some of them don't do endorsements, some do. You can pay like 300 bucks, he's gonna do a video. Yeah, I know. He's gonna do like a 30-second video. Yeah, I mean these Dolph Lundgren is here. He's kind of funny. I'm gonna do one of these 80s action stars. There is David Hasselhoff is here. Not that I'm gonna hire him, but there's who's here? Wait. Chuck Norris tested positive for COVID-19. The virus will be in quarantine for the next 2 weeks. You are never doing. You must have a face for radio. Huh? Okay. Are you talking about me or? I do have a face for a radio. I do. I have a great face for radio. I have a great podcast face. Man, there's one more that was interesting. I'm thinking about doing Dolph Lundgren or Chuck Norris. There's some like musicians, comedians. There's a lot of like athletes. On here. Again, some don't do enforcements. Yeah, Chuck Norris, yeah. I'm gonna like, you know, let them record a video. Like Chuck Norris, I'm gonna let him say a Chuck Norris joke, and then he's gonna say, join my stream, like my stream, not his stream, obviously. That's why I was asking for Chuck Norris jokes. But I want to do like some kind of a trading related Chuck Norris joke. But I have such bad imagination. Can you guys write some like trading related or finance related Chuck Norris jokes? Yeah, no, it's just for fun. Exactly, Chuck Norris has no stop loss because he never loses. That's a good one. That's a good one. My portfolio is strong as Chuck Norris, but maybe stronger. Yeah. Well, nothing is stronger than Chuck Norris. Everyone knows that. Yeah, keep them coming, guys. Like, I have like the world's worst imagination. I just can't, you know, my brain can't. Jackie Chan will beat him? Oh, NVAX taking out lows of the day. Nice. I wouldn't be surprised if we get sub 50 today. Yeah, I added back 15,000 shares. Let's see if I can make some of the loss back. BTIQ about to hit new highs. I think this thing goes to 35, 40. Holy shit, I took a fat loss on D-Dog. Or not that fat, but bigger than I thought. Oh, okay. Lost 27k on it. Space. It looks like shit. This thing needs a lot of work. Oh, apparently I'm back in FAS. Oh, Coop now is lower than where I sold it. Man, a lot of these extended, the growth stocks are pulling back. So I need to check on my stocks, see how they act. Most of them act well, or they all act pretty well. SC is actually about hitting, you know, hitting new highs. This thing looks great. Melee looks great. Okay, TTD I got stopped out for about break even or maybe a tiny loss. Chuck Norris trading facts? Wait, what? There's a whole page of Chuck Norris trading jokes? No way. Oh my fucking god, this is like the best thing ever. Okay, I'm gonna hire Chuck Norris. Okay. If he makes endorsements, I'm not sure. Oh man, that shocked Norris trading. How the hell did you find that one? That's I didn't even think there was anything like it. When Chuck Norris splits a stock, he uses his bare hands. Oh, that is so good. Oh my god. That's good. Oh man, I need to. Everything is Googleable. I know, I know. Damn, too bad I missed Shopify. That was actually a good setup. You know, very extended stock. Third or fourth day is short. Textbook setup. FAS, I'm back long. These cruise lines are showing some pretty decent strength. I'm thinking about adding CCL to the opening range highs. I'm already long NCLH, it's my biggest position, but I'll add some CCL too. I'm thinking, maybe a 60-cent risk, like I said before, to make $4 to $6 or so. I think it's a good risk reward. Guys, chill out with the mark. It's not even a good setup for shorting. Let it go to $5-6 first. That's where you're gonna get your short setup. It will be a great short setup, I agree. But this is not now. No, now is not it. Exactly $16 because Twitter says it. Then it must be true. Yeah, I don't know about that. Hey, I do think Mark has another couple of bucks of upside. I really do. And I really don't think it is a good short setup here right now. I'm thinking about lowering my FAS stop a little bit, maybe later. NVAX stop, not FAS. Now things are getting stronger again, a lot of these things. This FMCIW, these warrants are hitting new highs. FMCI is just going sideways. I think something's brewing here. I think they're gonna pump this thing big time. I only have a small, tiny starter on it, but oh man, remember guys when I was long 150,000 shares on it a couple of weeks ago? That was fun. And then the volume died. Oh boy. My opinion on Bitcoin, well, I don't really like Bitcoin. I don't know. You know, it's either gonna go to zero or it's gonna go up another couple thousand%. I don't know. I really don't know. So, you know, people are saying it's a new asset class. You know, it's never gonna be a currency or anything. Bitcoin it's just too shitty for being a global currency. But it could be some kind of a new asset class. Like I know Paul Tudor Jones bought some Bitcoin. But you know, if I'm gonna trade Bitcoin, I don't really date. I own Bitcoin since several years, but you know, if I trade Bitcoin related, I'm gonna do it via GBTC, and you know, right now, doesn't look great. Wait, Citron went long. Citron a bullish article on RH. Oh, sorry. 400 P2. Interesting. Interesting. Deurbanization of America. Okay, sure. Okay, ACP triggered. I bought 50,000 shares of CCL. It just looks so good. The first resistance is like 19 bucks. After that, has room to like 25. I don't know. I just think it's a good risk reward on it. Kind of hard to set any targets on it. So pretty much I'm shifting some of my portfolio from these overextended growth names to some of these beaten down names that are breaking higher from consolidations and flag kind of patterns from the lows. LUV, I'm probably gonna get stopped out of it. Looks bullish intraday. Wow, AAL looks great. Hej då, tack för idag. Oh, sorry guys, I just said bye to my cleaning lady. Yeah, ECB, man. I don't know, I'm gonna pass on it. I'm gonna pass on it. Alright, I think I'm gonna cut the stream. Things I'm watching, Mark obviously, and you know, if it sets up tight late day and you know higher lows and then starts breaking higher after several hours of a tight consolidation, I may even add to it. Probably not, but I may do it. We'll see. If it needs to be really good and the volume needs to be really high. So far the volume is gonna be higher than Fridays, so that's good. Other than that, I don't really see anything great to add to. I'm just managing position. Maybe pen. I'm gonna add to my short if it like say goes sideways for several hours and then starts breaking down. You know, keeps building lower highs on the intraday chart. Keeps failing at VWAP. Maybe I'll add a few more, maybe 10,000 or so. Other than that, there's just not that many great setups to do right now. ACB, I really hope it doesn't break down yet. I hope it bounces back to high 15s. Maybe we get a short setup later. Yeah, I just don't see a lot of great stuff. Like, I have exposure to everything I want to have exposure to. Pretty much. Okay, LK is testing the VWAP. I wouldn't be surprised if LK goes to high 2s by tomorrow. I think I'm gonna regret not buying it opening range highs today. Pen is just, it's just in a range right now intraday. I'm not watching it at all. I have a stop set, and either it goes down or it goes up. I really don't give a shit. Just a trade for now. But I mean, it depends on the market. Like, if the markets keep grinding higher, which, I mean, S&P 500 just reclaimed the sideways 200 day. Actually, this 200 day is starting to slope higher. That's very interesting. We had like a really quick bear market. Pretty amazing. SPY 4000? SPX 4000? Nah, I don't know. It's not that far away. SPX 4000 is only 30% away. We could do that by next year. Maybe, not this year, but hey, why not next year? Pen is just building lower highs so far, but it is trying to reclaim VWAP. We'll see. All right, thanks for joining, guys. If you have any good trading or finance related Chuck Norris jokes, you can write to me on Twitter or email me or whatever. I'm gonna use the link someone posted with Chuck Norris, like Moist Mongol posted. There were some good ones there. We'll see. All right, thanks guys. Happy trading, and I'll see you tomorrow.